Well, is it on? Let me see. Yeah, we're on. I just kind of ad-lib this shit here, but what's going on, guys and gals? And I'm kind of doing a different kind of video today. I'm kind of here at home, bored off my ass, because obviously you know I got injured. So, I'm going to do a video called Why Winter Sucks. And I'm going to go over the reasons why it sucks, for those of you lucky enough to live in the South. And those of you up in Canada and PA and up here in the Northeast, you could relate. But, yeah, it's like St. Patty's Day today as I'm recording this. Probably be a couple days from now by the time you guys see this. But St. Patty's Day, and it's fucking snowing outside. Here, I'll show you. Just kind of bear with me here because I'm injured. Oh yeah, silver tongue signed my crutch, by the way. So, props to them. They're all about their fans. But getting back to why winter sucks. I grab the camera here. I don't know if I can crutch and record at the same time. We'll just have to find out. Just be looking at weird shit as I'm crutching to the door. And yeah, you can see that it's still snowing out. Yep, St. Patty's Day 2014. I haven't drove that car in over a month because I'm injured. Never thought I'd say it, but I can't wait to drive the Tempo again. But the roads look okay, but I know they were covered this morning when I woke up. But yeah, it should be like 60 out instead of this shit. But anyway, let me try and get situated here without falling again, because that would suck. Now, I don't know how good I'll be able to be seen there, but just bear with me, like I said. Now, as a kid, I used to love winter. I mean, I didn't like it as good as summer, but I loved it just for the simple fact that, you know, school was closed and stuff. But as an adult, that's one disadvantage because, I mean, you're an adult raising kids, it's going to mess your schedule up, you know, just because now that your kids can't go to school, you need somebody to watch them, or you have to take off work to watch them. So therefore, you're going to miss work because of that. Or the driving conditions get so bad that you miss work anyway. Or if you go to work, you wreck trying. And I feel for the truckers out there that driving this shit, you know? But, yeah. Another thing I hate about winter is the electric bill, which I use a heat pump to heat the house. And normally it don't run too bad, you know. You'll have a few days that are just above freezing. You'll have a couple frigid days here and there, but this year took the shit cake as far as that goes. We had like, it almost seemed like we had freezing temperatures for like a good month and a half straight. And we even had like probably 10 mornings up here that was like 0 or below. And I think one morning was like -10. And then you got to figure, like, your car. Like, if your car sits outside, will it start? And that could be another reason why you miss work because of winter. But, I'm getting thirsty. I need to get something to drink. Just kind of bear with me here as I crutch to the fridge. That thermometer is bullshit. It says it's 36 out, but it's snowing. I think it's way off. Anyway, can you guess what I put on that table? Now I feel better. Still doing brew reviews every Friday night, by the way. But yeah, getting back to this. Another thing I hate about winter is having a shovel, which obviously I can't do that now, but before I get injured. And yeah, I don't even have a snowblower, and what's bullshit about that is by the time you buy one, no snow flies, and it just sits there for years collecting dust. And then you get a winter like this where you don't have one, and you're pretty much fucked. You know, you gotta shovel the entire driveway, and then what really sucks is whenever the plow comes by and shuts your driveway in, and then you got that hard, crusty snow you gotta break up, and it's like heavy as shit, and then you gotta like shovel out the mailbox, and that's another reason that winter sucks. And speaking of plow guys, haven't you noticed this year that they've been waiting till later to salt the roads? At least for here in Pennsylvania anyway. I've noticed that a lot on my trips to work in the mornings this year. That it just seemed slipperier than usual. And that's another thing that pisses me off about winter is the road salt. Not the fact that, I mean, the road salt helps making the road not slick, don't get me wrong, but that kind of brings me to another hate. The fact that the road salt gets on your car and makes your car rust. And as you all well know, in Canada and up here in the Northeast, I mean, that shit eats away like nothing. Like, if you've seen the video of my 93 Ranger, I bought it mainly because it lived in North Carolina most of its life, where they don't use as much salt. But yeah, salt is hell on car bodies. That's another reason to hate winter, you know. Of course, I usually take them to the car wash and kind of spray the undersides off real good when I get the chance. But I mean, but this year it was an exception. It's been too damn cold to even do that. So, yeah, that's been pretty bad too. And yeah, of course, the main reason I hate winter this year is obviously my injury. And I'm going to do like an entire video on the whole story behind that. Even do like a reenactment across the GMC's driveway whenever it happened. But just a little basic, long story short, is I was walking from my car into my cousin's house. We're gonna record a brew review that night actually. And no, we didn't. I didn't do any yet, by the way. I don't condone drinking and driving. Anyway, I got out of the car, and it was just a simple walk from my car into his doorstep. And about halfway in between there, right along the edge of the driveway. And by the way, the weather at that day was actually nice out. I mean, it was cold, but it was like real sunny out. But still cold enough that you had piles of snow and shit there all along the road and stuff. And it's just a simple walk across the driveway, and I just happened to step on a little small patch of black ice. I bet it wasn't no more than maybe that big. And when I stepped on it, down I went. And that's why I'm wearing the boot right now. Which, this opened up a whole lot of new hates for me in winter. I mean, not only do I have a broken bone out of this year, out of having winter, but now, on cold days like this where it's snowing, my ankle actually aches. And it doesn't really want to move as much. So that's a new hate. That's a new reason I hate winter this year. And why winter sucks. Oh, and then, you know, getting back to the missing work thing, I've been off work for, I think this here would be my 6th week off. Yeah, I think it's my 6th week off because of this injury. So, I'm actually going to the doctor, I guess tomorrow, but by the time you see this, it would have been yesterday, so they're going to try and get me to walk again. So I haven't been able to walk for almost 6 weeks, thanks to winter. That tasted awful refreshing. And getting back to the whole car thing, another reason why winter sucks has to be, like, when you get ice, you gotta scrape the windows off. That always sucks. And then a lot of times when it gets real cold out, like we've been having a lot this year, it might not even start. Like I mentioned earlier about that. If you have like a 6-year-old battery in your car, forget about it. You're not going anywhere. And of course, I said about like school closings and stuff. I mean, hell, schools this year, shit, they probably got to go maybe halfway into summer at the rate they've been going. that one week I stayed down in West Virginia with her, and there was like 1 week when it got so cold out that they didn't even have school damn near literally the whole week. So it's crazy this year. I mean, I remember us having a real bad winter. I'm thinking it was 94. We kept getting like lots of snow or whatever that year. And we had like a week of real cold temps, but I don't know. I just don't remember it being this harsh for this long. Like, we had negative temperatures in West Virginia in the beginning of March. I mean, how insane is that? I don't ever remember that happening anywhere before. But yeah, that's pretty much my whole take and opinion on winter. And those of you who say bring on the snow, you're fucked in the head. And I know it's not a real big concern here since all the electrics ran underground, but another reason why winter sucks is possible power outages. You know, having ice on the lines, but that's about all I got for this video. So, in conclusion, I just want to say, fuck you, winter.